guys, so I have some of everything from VRS Design. There are two major line of cases, the Terra guard and the quick stand. I have some of each for the fold and the flip. Starting from left to right, I have the Terra guard active and Terra guard modern for the fold 4, and I have the quick stand pro and the quick stand modern. Also, I have the Terra guard active for the flip, and also have the quick stand active for the flip. Price ranges on these cases: for the fold cases, they're going to retail from 45 bucks down to 40 bucks on Amazon right now, and also on the flip cases, they're going to be from $45 to $30 on Amazon. I have links in the description so you guys can make sure to click those and check them out. But we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Starting out with the Terra guard active, I have the black for the fold 4. Let's see, I'm going to start by opening this guy up. All right, and I like these boxes. They're pretty minimalistic, just a little VRS Design logo on the front. VRS Design logo, little pamphlet, and see what all we have here. So in this little pouch, we have, looks like a screen protector. All right, coming through with the toughness. So we got some little stickers here. I assume these are little dust stickers, and this is feels like tempered glass as well. All right, money well spent. That's gonna go on the front. Let's see what else we got in the box right quick. So let's see. So we have an installation guide, which is always welcome. We have the case itself, and it is a durable, active case for sure. It's a 2-piece case. You got the back, and you have the front here. All right. The cushion, and you have a nice little design on the back of the box there. It says VRS Design up front, Galaxy Z Fold series, and has some more just kind of wording there in the back of the case. Anything beneath here? Don't think there is. That is it. So nice presentation, especially for the money. But essentially, you're getting the case, which, like I said, is a 2-part case with a hinge cover and a front piece, and the installation guide and the front screen protector. So let's go ahead and get the first one of these cases on the Galaxy Z Fold 4. So as you can see, I have this beautiful gray-green color. Take a quick glance at the installation guide just to make sure. Okay, so they have, so those orange pieces are actually adhesive strips, which I'm not gonna do right now. Obviously, I'm about to go through a lot of cases. We're gonna go ahead and get this guy on. So go ahead and slide in the rear. Actually, not slide it in, pop in the rear. Like so. And we can pop on the front as well. Just gonna lift up the little back flap, kind of slide it on. All right, I got it on there. It's all snug. You guys look around, so you got a lot of detail in the back of this case, a couple of different textures. So these little feet right here are actually rubber, so they keep it kind of raised up off the ground when you place it down. That's nice. VRS logo is rubber, hard plastic as well, rubber around the camera ring. You got plenty of recess in there, as you can see, so plenty of durability from the back side here. On the side where your buttons are, you got plenty of clearance. They don't even put any pieces around there. It's just an open cutout. You do have like a little indentation here that makes it easier to open. I'm gonna go around to the bottom, and you've got a cutout for your Type-C port, speaker, the mic, and up top you've got your other mics and your speaker hole there. And on the hinge as well, you've got a nice little VRS Design logo there, and the hinge cover actually, so we'll open it from the back. So you can see the hinge cover just kind of stays put, and it kind of slides open like that when you open it flat. It will create a hump, so it won't lay flat, but we can see right quick how it does lay. So it is at a nice little angle here, so it's raised up. Might be a little bit more ergonomic, especially if you're going to do something like have this propped up like this and kind of using the bottom half and interacting with the top. It's a nice case. Definitely don't have any questions about durability. It is going to add some weight, it's going to add some heft to the device, but that protection is there. All right, so once again, this is the excuse me, this is, where's that bottom at? Here it is. This is the Terra Active from VRS, and we're going to go ahead and move on. So the next case we have up is the Terra Modern. So this case should be a little bit lighter of a case, a little bit thinner of a case. Clean up some here and see what all we get in the Terra Modern. So in this guy, once again, we do get the same package with the tempered front glass. That is great. The same instruction guides here for installation. And this is a mint color, so this is a smooth little case here. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that to the side, get the foam out the way. So as you can see, these are a little mint colored case here, a little bit smoother of a case. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop it on. It takes to get these cases off the device, they're in there pretty good. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this guy. Start out with the camera hump, kind of slap the other side in, slide on the front. All right, so a very similar final product. You got pretty much full coverage on the back. It's not as, you know, not as detailed, but just a smooth case. This back is kind of like a matte soft touch. Back here, you do have a little VRS logo. That is, that's rubber. A matching color around the camera ring there, that's rubber as well. You have the hinge cover that has the same VRS Design logo. Same cutouts on the bottom. You can see the kind of two-piece design there. Harder outside with the kind of TPU on the inside. Same cutouts on the top. On the side where the buttons are, you get the same treatment, pretty much open where the buttons are, and a nice little indentation to make it easy to grab and open the case. And this guy does the same deal, where it's pretty much one angle where when you sit it down, it just kind of naturally rests, kind of propped up like that. So if you're gonna lay it down on the table, it's not flat, but it's still usable though, right? Obviously it'll rock if you're interacting with the top too much. But all in all, if you're looking for protection, also looking for a little bit of color, a little splash of color, the VRS Design Modern is the way to go. All right, so we're gonna move on. Now we have the Quick Stand series of cases. And this is the Quick Stand Pro. And if I'm not mistaken, the reason why it's called the Pro is it actually accommodates the S Pen. So we'll verify that here in a second. So similar unboxing, get that tempered glass there. And we get our instruction guide. And we also get the case here. And this guy is two-piece as well, with the same design on the inside of the case, the inside of the box. Do some cleanup here. All right, so this case is definitely heftier, and it also has the kickstand on it. So this is a case that piques my interest. I've been looking for something with a kickstand on it to use. So I'm gonna do the same deal with the back, kind of slide it in where the camera is, and just kind of snap in the bottom, slide on the front like so, and close it up. So if you'll notice, this case is a little bit wider, especially along the hinge here. All right, so this guy actually has an opening for the S Pen. So it actually slides down like that. You can snap the S Pen in, slide it up. The S Pen is hidden, it's protected. You don't have to worry about knocking it off. And it adds some bulk, definitely, but if you need that S Pen like that, this might be a case for you. We'll go around the back here. And as you can see, we've got black little stripe patterns here. It's all hard polycarbonate. You got a little bit of rubber around the feet here and around the camera opening. You do have this kickstand that opens up and it locks into place there, so you can sit it up if you watch something on the front like that. But then of course the way that the whole reason you bought the phone is to rock it out like that. All right, so you can rock it out with the stand all the way up, close it down, close down your kickstand, snap it into place, and you're ready to rock out. Like I said, this right side where the S Pen is going to be housed. You have VRS Design logo there. Like I said, this does slide down for the S Pen. Kind of slick. Could be kind of fun. A little fidgety kind of deal. The front is open on the right side. Same design as the other cases where the buttons are open and you have that little indentation there to help you open up the case. On the bottom, you got the openings for your mic, speaker, Type-C port. Up top for your 3 mics and your speaker. And you open it up. And this guy, let's see which way it goes. So it has even more of a kick to it as far as the angle that it's going to be at. Once again, more than likely if you're using the phone, if it's not laying perfectly flat, you know, that might be okay depending on how you're using it. But also, this gives you something to kind of grab onto a little bit more on the back side. So especially if you are using with your left hand, it doesn't give at all. So you can actually have something to grip it with. So that might, you know, might serve double duty, might be something that makes your day as far as using this case versus another one. Just something else to think about. Like I said, this guy is the Quickstand Pro, all right? The Pro gives you a spot for the S Pen. All right, so we're gonna move on to the last fold case. This is the Quickstand Modern, all right? So kickstand, I assume with no S Pen storage. All right, so like I said, same design. Got your tempered glass, got our instructions, and this is definitely the sleeker of the cases, for sure, no contest. And this right here might be a winner for me. I'm not doing too much as far as, you know, an active lifestyle goes at the moment anyway. So having all those active features and all that protection really isn't that big of a deal to me. Get that off. So something like this, where you're getting protection, but it's a lot more reasonable as far as the weight that's adding to it. All right, so this case, obviously on the right side here, you can see it actually has storage for the S Pen. It's just not covered active storage, right? You can snap the S Pen in, snap it out. You also have the buttons that are open on the side here. On the back, it's a nice smooth matte finish on the back. This is pretty cool. You also have that same kickstand there. You can pop it out and do your things with the kickstand. Snap it back in. A little rubber foot there, little rubber around the camera. Nice little fit around the camera ring there. And up top, you got those nice cutouts. On the bottom, got some more cutouts. The biggest thing about this case, obviously, is going to be the difference between the back half and the front half, because you do have that slot for the S Pen. So this might actually not really work out that well for me. I would almost rather carry my S Pen in my pocket than to have to deal with that kind of sticking out there. It is nice because they do have a little VRS Design on there as well. So they did put a little effort in trying to make it look nice. But at the end of the day, you'd be like, this would be you, right? Have the top half sticking out further, the S Pen there. It's not a deal breaker. I mean, the phone is already pretty narrow. When we open it up, this is one of the few that will, when it's opened up, it will lay flat. You get like a little bit of rock, but it's not, you know, it's not terrible, right? But like I said, this is the Quickstand Modern. So I guess modern means a little bit more sleek, a little bit more, you know, a little bit less active, basically. But we're gonna move on to some cases for the Z Flip 4. All right, we got a Quickstand and a Terra guard for the Z Flip 4. This phone is just so, this is a beautiful phone. I mean, my wife thought I was joking when I told her that this phone was beautiful. It's just the design of it, like the flatter edges. Okay, that's not what we're here. I'm here for the case. All right, so first up, we got the Quickstand for the Z Flip 4. So they have a little bit easier unboxing experience. Still got almost destroy it to get it out though. Oh, they got tape on the sides. Okay. Like I said, gonna pretty much destroy the box, getting the case out. We'll do better next time. All right, that's all that's in the box. Of course, it is a 2-part case. They got a nice little, before I tear this up, nice little sticker on there. VRS Design Lab, Design for Life. All right, rip that open. So this is kind of a gray gunmetal color. And it comes with an installation guide as well. Let's see what we got in the second half here. All right. So this does have like a little piece of tape here you can pull off and help it adhere to the back of the phone. We're not doing that because we have two cases that we're going to be looking at. So right now I'm just going to slide this on the back and then slide on the top. Well, I guess snap on the top. I want to make sure I get that little hinge cover in there as well. All right. And before I do, I'm gonna make sure, let me look and make sure there's nothing I'm supposed to kind of attach the hinge cover to. On the top piece anyway. Come on. Yeah, nothing really, just kind of just sits in here, so just held in there by pressure, I assume. But all right, so this is the quick stand active for the Z Flip 4. Got a lot of kind of industrial looking pieces down here. You got rubber feet, you got your kickstand here that you sit up your phone, you can snap it back shut. On the front you got cutouts for your LED flash, some other little design cues here. You got this little grill there, there's nothing underneath it. It's just a design piece. You do have a hinge cover. It doesn't cover the full hinge, but if you drop it, the chances of this not hitting and your hinge not being protected are very low. On the bottom here, you can see you got your Type-C port, your mics, your speaker, all cut out there nicely. On the right side, you just got a big opening for your fingerprint sensor and volume rocker. On the left side, you have a little lanyard loop right there. And that's pretty much it. You can sit it down. You know, you can still prop your device up, do whatever you want to do, and take a look at it with the kickstand fully deployed. So you can set it up like that, kind of have it as like a little notification thing, but also if you're watching something, a little vertical video, you can do that, or you can prop it up horizontal as well. So it does double duty. On that kickstand, you can prop it up vertically and horizontally. And this is not a bad case. Not a bad case at all. Well made, phone will definitely be protected. Moving on to the last case, this one is the Terra guard for the Z Flip 4. Like I said, we're gonna do better this time. We know that there's some tape on the sides. Go ahead and cut that. Fool me once, right? Shame on me. Open that up. Got our top half, and we have our bottom half. And some installation instructions as well. Clean up. All right, so I'm gonna slide off the quick stand case and check out this Terra guard. I'll tear this guy open. So this one is a little bit more, what's the word? A little bit more active, I'd say. It has a hard hinge cover on it. One of the first things I noticed. And a little bit more rubber accents going. So I'm gonna slide this up on the bottom. And we're going to snap on the top. And so this is like a two-part case. It has a TPU, has a hard polycarbonate on the outside with a kind of TPU lining on the inside. That's pretty nice for shock absorption and things like that. It does have texture on both sides here to help with grip. And this is definitely more rugged of a case, right? So if you look at the back, you got a little bit more going on as far as the design goes. Little VRS logo there, the 4 feet on the back, some other rubber accents. The hinge is obviously the biggest difference. You got an actual full hinge cover. On the front, you got the same cutout around your LED flash, plenty of room to access your front screen on here. And you also got some other little accents there as well. On the left side, you got that textured grip with your lanyard. And on the right side, you've got the full cutout for your buttons, along with some more of that textured grip. On the bottom, you got your mic cutouts, Type-C, and your speaker. All right, so this doesn't have a kickstand, but it does have that little hump in the back. And the way that they have that hump, the way it moves, it just kind of props the phone up just a little bit to where it's angled at you. I'm not too mad at that. And as far as protection goes, this is maximum protection for your phone. All right, you got the hinge covered, back, front, got everything. You throw your little tempered glass or something like that on the front, and you'll be fully encased. This does add a little weight, adds a little girth to it, but that's, you know, that's the price you pay for protection. All right. So once again, these cases have come from VRS Design. Really appreciate them for supporting the channel. All the links will be in the description below. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you. Peace.